Hello, welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're doing really well. It's time for a beer review, and we're doing a beer review from the new 10-pack of German beers that have landed in Lidl. Now, there's a number of videos already kind of talking about the box, displaying the box, saying whether it's good value for money, etc, etc. I'm not getting involved in that debate. I think probably is good value for money. There's my only involvement in it. But it's a worthy discussion, and people are discussing it, and people are presenting the box and talking about the box. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go straight into a beer review of one of the beers out of the box. I mean, it is a fantastic box. There is no denying that that is a fantastic box. 10 beers of Fest beers. So let's do a review of one. Let's just get on with that. The one that really has caught my eye, I mean, there are a couple of brands that we are kind of used to, like Hofbrau and Schneider Weiss, but this one really kind of caught my eye, and this is one I wanted to try first and review first. This is 6.1% ABV. No idea how to pronounce this. I've done no research on any of these beers. I've not looked them up. This is just straight out of the box, in a glass, via the fridge, then in a glass, and then reviewing it. So is this called Erl Brau Erlkönig Festbier from the Erl Brau? Love the label. Just really caught my eye, this one, out of the 10 that are in there. I think that looks really, really nice with the Erl Brau logo on the cap. Very nice indeed. So we're going to get it in a glass. It's Fest beer time. It's German beer time. Let's put it in a fantastic stein with a lid. I haven't had this glass long, but in the hot evenings, or the few hot evenings that we get, it's great in the evening because you just shut the lid. No flies or wasps are going in your beer. It's fantastic. It's German. We've got a German beer. It's Fest beer time, Oktoberfest time. Let's stick it in there. The only difficulty you might find is you may not be able to see it that well because of the artwork. This I picked up in a charity shop, this glass. Well, my wife did for me. She saw it and sent me a photograph of it. So I said, yeah, buy it. It was £4, this glass. And on the lid, it said it was made in West Germany. So this glass was made before 1990. It was very yellow as well. I had to give it quite a clean. I think it was probably in a smoker's house. It was really yellow. This lovely kind of pewter or silvery like lid was yellow. Gave it a good clean, and it's come up absolutely beautiful. Really could do with getting that last bit in. It's really not much of a head on this beer. 6.1% ABV. There it is in the glass. Actually, it's not a bad looking head, just a little head on there. Colour wise, it's quite light kind of straw colour. Not massive on the visuals, but it's not about that. It's about how these taste. So I don't think a single beer in here is going to be bad. I don't think there's going to be any beer in that box that is going to be a sink pour or that is awful. If it was a 10-pack of Brewdog, you're probably going to throw away 8 or sink pour 8, but then I wouldn't buy a 10-pack of Brewdog. Anyway, let's get on with the aromas on that. Good aroma. Certainly bready. It's got kind of a bit of a malt to it. Little kind of hoppy citrus vibe. It's not huge, but a lot of these beers aren't. A lot of them are absolutely not huge on aroma, and that's fine with me because it's how they taste. That's what matters. So let's get tasting. Cheers. That's delightful. Oh, that's a good German beer. It's got a bit of a sweetness to it. Not hugely keen, but it's all right. It's quite pleasant. Great mouthfeel. These German beers do. They just have huge mouthfeels. They're not huge complex beers. They haven't got huge amounts of ingredients in them, but they're just brewed properly. I don't know anything about Erl Brau. I don't know how big they are in Germany or whether they're a small brewer. 0 on the back. It is what you get on the front. I think on the side it says it's got the Rhein Hugsbot von 1516, so I'm guessing it's made properly in line with their principles. Let's go again. That's decent. That's very, very drinkable. Spreadiness, bit of doughiness to it, white bread, a little bit of malt, a little bit of kind of citrus, a really nice mouthfeel. It's just a proper German lager. There's not a lot I can say. They're not huge complex beers, they're just made beautifully well. Everything is beautiful, everything is balanced. That's 6.1% ABV and very, very smashable, extremely drinkable. And like I said, I don't think any beers in that box are going to be bad. I really don't. 25 quid, 10 beers, it's a bargain. I'm going to go and sit in the garden and enjoy the rest of that one. There you go. That is the, I know I'm not pronouncing this right. Of course I'm not. Erlkönig Festbier, 6.1% ABV. An absolute belter of a beer. Very, very enjoyable. There you go. Will I review all of them? I don't know. We'll see. But there are a couple of others that are piquing my interest that I may review. So there you go. I'm all done. I will see you all on another video very soon. Take care. Bye now.